Since we finally have, we've all collectively seen all three of these movies, let's go with a very quick trilogy ranking for the three Cornettos. Obviously, we already know Zach's.
Do we?
He just said Hot Fuzz is tops.
Yeah, but he said the other two were tied.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it depends on what I'm feeling, because there's some aspects of Shaun of the Dead where I'm like, because there's some scenes that I feel like could have been maybe a little bit faster paced, or maybe they could have taken out some of the fluff, but also it was still, it had like, you know, it's the first movie. It has a lot of like the classic Edgar Wright kind of writing and editing and stuff like that. But then with this one, it's like I said before, like my appreciation for it has gone up to the point where it's like on par with it. Oh god, rating number 2 and number 3 is gonna be tough, man.
It's like 2 and 3. I don't know what to do.
It's not that tough.
It really isn't that tough.
I mean, I'm still gonna have to go with Shaun of the Dead.
Well, obviously,
that's number 2.
Okay, cool.
X.
And then,
So for different reasons, but I won't really go too far into it. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's still Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, and World's End. But I used to say that the World's End, it's like, you know, World's End was a bit far ways between that Shaun of the Dead. And now I think it's significantly closer. So at that point, I'm like, yeah, I think this is better. Like, this is, like, you know, it's much, the gap is significantly shorter. Like, gotcha. So it's still, like, they're still really good as a full, like, trilogy. So, for sure.
Anthony?
I agree with Xavier. Hot Fuzz is too good. I still think there's like a pretty good margin between Shaun of the Dead and this movie, but yeah, because it was like, it went from I think I don't really like this movie to okay, like I enjoyed it this time.
You like it?
Yeah, I liked it. It was good, but no, it was entertaining. Like I even think I laughed more watching it this time around. Maybe I just shouldn't watch the 3 together. I don't know what like, I think that's just what it was.
Maybe you should watch it in the order from third to first.
Or just watch it, I think just watching it separately, because, I mean, we saw
it
3
doesn't matter what
at some point this year, but just not watching them together, I guess it's just, you know, it's on its own, and I had a better time this time around. So all 3 are good to amazing, but yeah, this one's third. Shaun of the Dead second, Hot Fuzz first.
Now, before Danny gets into it, are we doing like a number rating also, or
no? We can just rate it.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like ranking for this movie?
Like out of 10, yeah.
Like
this movie.
Yeah, this one out of 10. Not all of them out of 10. Like this one. Out of 10.
Well, we already ranked.
Yeah, just rate it in the trilogy. It's fine.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I already had a number. But,
okay.
Go ahead.
What was your number?
It was
I'm assuming it's a 9 because
8.5.
You said it was tied with Shaun of the Dead.
I'm still giving it an 8.5.
So it's not tied.
It was. It's almost tied.
Okay.
Almost
exactly.
tied.
Oh.
Almost tied. I did say it was almost tied. So mine would have been an 8.5. But yeah.
Well, I think we did Hot Fuzz score, but
Did we all give it a 10 or what did we do?
I gave it a 10.
Remember.
I'm pretty sure you guys.
I know in the Hot Fuzz episode,
this guy gave it a 7.
I gave it a 7.
Yeah, I think you gave it a 7.
Hot Fuzz?
I think I maybe gave it an 8.
I don't know.
7 or 8.
7 or 8. It was.
Okay.
You gave it an IGN 7 or 8.
Oh.
So
soft or hard?
So I remember, I do remember that I rated it Shaun of the Dead and then Hot Fuzz.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to see them both again.
Really? Okay.
They're close.
Let's watch all 3 together. And then you may not like this one as well.
That's why I'm laughing.
But I'm gonna do the order: Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and then this one.
Okay.
And I think Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz are closer together than this one is. Although I did enjoy this one.
Good. Yeah.
But I want to rewatch Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz again. Just to.
Me too.
Just to
watch it.
Get a. Because you guys have seen it more than once.
Ended on a good note.
All of you guys.
I've seen it.
All of you guys have seen them more than once.
I've seen Hot Fuzz so many times.
So I'd be down to see it again and
it's
just
so good.
kind of picked up more stuff that I missed, and
Oh yeah, no. Makes
But-
total sense.
the first two are pretty high up, and then this one's kind of just a little bit up.
Okay, the way the world's end with not as much of a whimper as I thought. Yeah, we'd get. So
It was definitely like the most outlier.
yeah, like
Would it be the most? I mean,
I
Shaun
don't
of
know
the
if
Dead
I
is
don't think it's so
also-
much like an outlier. It's just I just think it's like again like
It's just the other two are so
subverted-
good.
it challenged a lot of people's initial expectations, and that's what happened a lot. I think when it first came out in theaters, that people were like, the movie's it's doing a lot of things, but I think it was more complex than what people were initially giving it out, because they were still on like the big like cult class, end up being a cult classic like Scott Pilgrim versus the World, and like Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead, and then these kind of movies have this certain tone, and this one was like it had different tones that was able to. I think Edgar Wright was able to balance well in this movie. Now having seen it, a couple years apart.
I think it's pretty cool though that you have the same actors like doing just totally different characters.
Yeah, I love again like he has
And, like-
the recurring people like Bill Nighy's in all three movies somehow. You have like Patty Considine
Martin
and
Freeman is in all of them.
Martin Freeman,
Yeah.
The Andes, man.
the Andes, and Rafe Spall.
Walter Frey.
And just each one is a different.
Forgot his name.
It's practically a different movie for anyone. Like
Yeah,
even
like,
if you
it's-
don't like one of them, like there's
You're
gonna
gonna
be
like-
one of the three that you're gonna really like.
Yeah, there's
So-
always going to be like at least one that you'll love for sure, and I think it's worth it. Like if you like one of them, you owe it to yourself to watch the other two.
Yeah.
Just to kind of get the whole idea. Get the Three Flavors Cornetto.